Hi, Tiny Tea Prepper here with you again today, and I just wanted to show you the difference that it makes with the watering. And these here are banana trees, and they used to be really tall. And I talked about the irrigation system, the water from the recovery from the air conditioner. And these at one time when I was doing the remodeling had coming under the garage door. I just had that water coming out here onto these plants, and these plants during that 6 months, 8 months, they grew tremendously with the water that was on them. Now they're out here on the south side of the house facing the heat and stuff like that, so I think they tend to take a little bit more water just because it's a little bit drier and a little bit hotter on this side of the house. And anyway, this is what they look like now. I do have the drip irrigation on there. I probably need to put a little bit more because simply bananas, if they get enough water, they'll shoot up and grow like crazy. And I'll show you my other bananas. But these right here, they just struggle to survive, it seems like, and they get water, but probably just enough to, keep them living. So anyway, that's what they look like out front here. Okay, now these are the banana trees I have. You can see these are very tall, especially this one over here. This first type of banana that I have, I don't know the names of them. I bought two varieties at River's End's nursery, and I'll put a link to that nursery. It's a great nursery to get stuff from. All their stuff is very high quality, and I do real well with the stuff they have there. But they have a wide variety of different things, and they have several different banana trees. And this first one is growing really tall, but I haven't had any bananas off it yet. And a friend of mine said his had budded out. He has water coming off the roof for his. He has a eaves trough that comes off and fills up the water and goes to his bananas there, and so his probably get a little bit more water than what mine do. I got drip irrigation on here. I have it shut off here for the winter just because I don't need as much water for the winter. Now these over here, they're a little bit shorter it seems like, and they produce, you can see there's a small plant coming up there. I have several small ones and coming up, but you can see this one's a little bit shorter. I get bananas off this. They're a smaller banana. They're not the big kind like you buy in the store. But you can see here, these are a smaller banana, and I get these pretty regular off this. They'd probably be a little bit bigger, a little bit better if I do like they do in banana plantations. They tend to only put one stalk in a row, just like you plant in crops. They plant them in rows and put one, and then they have one shoot that's coming up. So they usually only have two. When you have a lot of crowding like this with several plants, then they tend to be a little bit smaller bananas and don't get as large, those larger ones like you see in the stores. But this one I'm anxious to see when it finally does produce, to see what kind of bananas it has. It's already up above the house up here. It's probably a good 12 foot tall, 15 foot, and this other one's probably about 8-10 foot, at the very top of it. So anyway, these here, they're on the side of the house. It's blocked from the wind. We don't get that south wind hitting it, so they do a little bit better. They get a little bit of shade, more shade, so it doesn't get quite as hot, in here with the sun. And so I think that's why they're doing a little bit better here. I have the drip irrigation on these, and I'd like to have the water eventually that I have going off my air conditioner just come over here and just water the bananas over here. I think they would do terrific if they had unlimited water. Well, not unlimited, but had all that water, 110 gallons, coming on it during the summer. So I think that'd work out good for them over here. Made a mistake having it go to the other side of the house. I thought, well, it's closer for the irrigation and pump it. And so when I moved them, I should have probably had them, when we redid that air conditioning, have it come out this end of the house and have that water all going to the banana trees. But anyway, this is what we got now, and I can always have that change if necessary. But I want to show you the difference it makes for bananas. Now, I hope to have these up at Taylor in a greenhouse, and you can tell I'm going to have a pretty tall greenhouse roof to have them in there, but I think they'll do good up at Taylor. It's got real rich fertile soil, and put them in a greenhouse, protect them from the heat there in central Texas. And so we're down here at what I call pre-Tiny Tea, where we're moving from, little by little up to the other Tiny Tea. So anyway, Tiny Tea signing out. Hope you all have a good day.